Hey folks, Pauleh here, and I'm finally in my world, playing a bit of Minecraft. So, I've been promising to do a winter build, and I know it's been a while since my last video, but had to do a bit of work. Let me show you what I've done. So, I was talking about making a sort of, a track, and I ended up going the wrong way. So, I had to make a new one, going to the west, and this will take us to where we need to be. And as you can see here, I've sort of done it up. I originally had slabs on the top, but I've turned it into glass just so we can see out. And this is a much better design because I can actually see out here, so it's not as boring like the last one I had. Now I've got to be really careful here because this isn't all covered or protected, so I could get attacked. Oh, give me a break. Okay, so this is an extra sized portal, just to make it fit on that platform and be even. But yeah, it puts us out here. Now, I was going to make a second sort of portal going elsewhere, but there isn't actually any need. So, a couple of things. First of all, I'm looking to move this portal on top of here, and then basically make a stairs. Now, if I'm correct, then the way it works is that as long as it's in a rough area, a portal will link up with, you know, the corresponding portal in the Nether. So if I just move that from there to say there, it should still use the same portal down in the world. I could be wrong, but I'm going to do a bit of testing and see what happens. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is the direction I need to be heading. I've been using a lot of MC Overviewer for this so I can actually see what's going on. Now, I thought this was going to be a bit too far away, so I'd have to, you know, make another portal going this direction in the Nether, but it didn't look too far on the map. So if I am not mistaken, if I go this way, I will run into the big snow biome. And if that is the case, then there really isn't a need for me to make a portal going, you know, under the Nether to get here. In fact, I could always do one on the surface if needed. Yep, there it is. In fact, I may do that. I kind of miss my on-surface minecart system that I had back in World 2, was it? I believe it was. Anyway, here we go. Now here's the biggest thing. What's it saying? Frozen ocean, river. That can't be good. So, because with one of the changes recently, it basically changed how, you know, I was losing snow by my world. There's my old house. I'm going to make sure that this isn't the case here. So, this is still ice plains, okay. I'm hoping that means it's going to snow. I know there's a brand new ice, like sort of snow ice biome, but I'm not entirely sure where it is. But as long as it stays snow, or as long as it snows, you know, it's fine. So, okay, this was one of my builds I made. I quite like this. In fact, it's one of my favourite builds that I've done. So there's frozen water in the middle, and then the old fire in the middle, and the snow comes down just in the right place. It looks really nice. I definitely want to add some more stuff in here, maybe make it my home base of operations while I work out here. I'm not sure yet. I brought a bed along so I can, you know, make it daylight so I don't have to worry about the night too often. But let's have a look. There should be... It's starting to go dark. Let's see if I can quickly see it. Now there's supposed to be another build around here somewhere. I was using it to mine. It was going to be my mine, but I'm not entirely sure where it's gone. Is that... no, that's trees. See, these are all considered ice plains. God, I hope it still snows here. It would suck so bad if it doesn't snow. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and make it daylight. Alright, cool. Could do with making one of those beacons so I know where this place is. Alright, so we need to go find our old build. I just want to see what I've got there in terms of materials and whatnot. And I don't know why that bug keeps happening down there, you may see it. It's a graphical bug. I'll try and research it and find out what's going on, because it's happening over there as well. Some sort of shader problem, I guess. There it is. Forgot about that. Some of my snow guards are here. Hey up. They ain't got faces yet. Here's my present I made. It was basically if you were to download this map, this present was here. This was for like last Christmas or the Christmas before, I forget. So what did I do here? Clear skeletons down here somewhere. So that was it basically. Yeah, it was just different levels. Oh, I've got to fix all these doors. Oh my god, this is such a pain of getting off. There we go. But yeah, the idea was have a bunch of levels for mining and whatnot, which I can still use. I can definitely utilise that out here. And while I'm talking about the on-surface minecart system, I definitely like that idea. It's something I want to do. Ooh, brick. I'm kind of curious what was inside here. Bear with me, folks. Can't spoil the surprise. Okay, I must have been really mean back then. Don't worry about opening it if you do happen to have the map file, or if I end up putting this map file out, just don't go here and don't open this, because it really isn't worth it, and I feel kind of bad about myself now for doing that in the past. Anyway, here's my my first attempt at an igloo. I can already see what the problem is here. So when I made this, I basically made a big point on the top, and to be honest, that's not how igloos are. The question is, how low do I take this? I could probably get rid of these sides as well. I don't know. It's not a very good igloo. Actually, no. Oh wow, I had quite a few materials out here. Yeah, this was going to be my storage area. Wow, that's a lot of dirt. I need dirt. Ooh, I've been looking for gold. Cobble! Okay, so we're in business. Awesome. Alright, so let's just quickly repair this. Gotta be careful with this flint and steel. Okay, there we go. That looks a bit better than before. It's because I made it into like a pyramid. That just didn't work. I could have probably gone down one lower, but for now that will work. That will be all I need. So there's materials in there. That's good to know. Let me head back to my... Question is, where is it now? I definitely think that I'm going to build some on-surface minecart tracks. Probably do the same design as I did in that other world where it was elevated, because I thought that looked pretty cool. And then what we'll do is we'll do a bunch of builds out here. I'm not entirely sure what yet. I definitely want to do something Christmassy, but again, I'm not entirely sure. So I'm so lost now. Might look into a beacon and see what's needed. Okay, so it's just like over there. Okay, so that's in line with each other. So what direction's that? So that's south, so straight way south. Okay. Now I keep talking about this minecart system. I think it would be useful if I build a... Because to be honest, I really like this house. I just love it. I want to sort of stay around here if possible. So I may build some sort of station for the cart system. I think one of the most important things first though is to make sure it still bloody snows out here. Because, yeah, if it doesn't, then that's gonna suck. We can start by getting rid of all this grass as well. Nothing looks worse than having this sort of spots of green with some grass. It wouldn't be bad if they made it so grass would stick out the snow, but since that's not currently the case, it looks weird. At least in my opinion. In fact, over here would be a good place to have all the trees. So yeah, basically what I want to do is make this whole area Christmassy. So if anyone's got any ideas on how or what I should be putting down, please share them with me. Because I'm going to do a few basic things. The whole idea about it being Christmassy, it's probably going to be like, you know, log cabins and stuff like that. And then hopefully when it snows, the snow will cover it. So I do think that somewhere though we need like a massive Christmas tree. So I'm going to start planting a bunch of these. So I can get the leaves and the wood. And then we'll make just a gigantic Christmas tree, but I'm not entirely sure where. I don't want it too big, because otherwise it's going to look weird, but we'll work it out, we'll plan it. So, what else? What should I start building out here? Like I say, I really like this place. This is going to be my sort of home, so it would make sense if I, you know, do it up a little bit. Because it's got all these different wings, so the way I see it is have one wing for sort of crafting and that, and then another for storage. And which way south? So south's that way, so this is going to be the sort of entrance. So why don't we make our crafting here? We need a furnace as well. Keep in mind I got that whole other place a little ways away. make some storage crates, but I can do that after. Oh god, I love this fire. Just noticed the ice is making that little animated, that's cool. I mean, I got cobble down there, I could probably replace that with lapis blocks. Might look nicer. But yeah, when I made this place, this was before they had all the different coloured trees and wood textures, I believe. So this should be good. Definitely want to utilise dye as well. I think I need to make a pen for animals somewhere. The wood I want to use, the trees aren't grown yet, so... Oh, there we go. So I'm going to gather some materials, and... I definitely think that's a good idea though. If I build perhaps the cart system first. Now, there's two ways I can do this. I can have multiple tracks going around to various places. So you can just hop on the one you want and it will take you to where you need to go. Or I could make a sort of train track perhaps, going all over the place. The train track's kind of a nice idea, but basically have like a massive circle and it goes on a sort of tour, but I know this area is absolutely huge. I don't know, what are your opinions, guys? Give me some feedback. But if I've built that there, what should I build next? I feel like I'm going to need transport. Now, I know there's no horses there here, but this was like very close to the edge of a, you know, to the new sort of biomes and stuff. So, or to the new chunks that haven't been generated yet, so I could easily go and generate some and see if I can get a horse, and then, yeah, that might be a good idea. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need a stable. Now where could I do a stable? I'd quite like to do it out here somewhere. I want to do it lengthways like this, but the ground's kind of uneven. Spread it out a little bit. Okay, so we'll start about here. Ooh. We want it to come to about here will do. Okay, so we need to first remove all this. Okay, so I'm still not entirely sure how I'm doing this, but I think I want the entrance sort of over this side, and the sides are going to be sort of covered and protected. So I could have another pole going down here in the middle, which I probably will do. And this wood will work pretty nicely, I think. Well, will it? Will it? I don't know. So let's take a look. So these work pretty well as a floorboard, whereas in here we've got those. Now I could use those, or that type of wood, for the walls out here. then use this for the floor. The only thing is that I do like this because it's darker wood, but this would make a better floor. Then again, the animals aren't going to be on a... the horses aren't going to be on the floor like on a, you know, a wooden floor. So using this as the walls is fine, I guess. Thinking about it. The idea is it's just going to be a shelter, really. So the ground's going to be grass, maybe with some you know, longer grass growing out of it, and then it's covered. Yeah, that will work. That will work. And then maybe I can add a little pen somewhere, get some sheep in there, so I can start getting wool, use it for dye and all that good stuff. Yeah, I think that's a solid plan. But right now, I do need more wood. So I'm going to continue to cut down trees and collect the wood, and, you know, we'll work on this some. Probably make a slope roof on this, both sides. It's actually pretty big, but, and it's only going to hold like, what, 2 horses, but screw it, I don't think that really matters. I could, probably could bring this in a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 blocks, but, or at least 1 block, perhaps. We'll see. I want to do a bit more to it and see how it looks, and then, yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Please give me your ideas on what you'd like to see in this sort of Christmas wonderland, and I'll see what I can do. And until then, thanks for watching.